The scorching sun hung over the red earth of Ubahu village, Anambra State. Distant drums carried a sinister rhythm as villagers gathered around the ancient silk cotton tree. Beneath its massive branches stood Dibia Ekwenzu, the feared priest of the dark grove. His eyes glowed faintly red. Before him knelt Odili Ume, a man desperate to protect his lineage. "My third son is dying," Odili choked. "I have buried two already. Please, save my family." Dibia Ekwenzu smiled, a slow, wicked grin. "You come to me now when you refuse to serve the spirits, when you mocked my power." Odili trembled, but persisted. "I beg you. I will pay anything." "Anything?" The Dibia's voice slithered like a serpent. He handed Odili a small gourd. "Spill the blood of someone who loves you the most. Offer their soul willingly, and no child in your lineage will ever die young again." Odili froze. The weight of the command crushed him. He looked down at his last surviving son, Chibuike, a frail boy breathing heavily on the ground. "No, not my son," he whispered. "Then the curse shall deepen," the Dibia hissed. With rage igniting his pride, Odili stood. "May the gods punish you for this wickedness!" The Dibia's eyes flared like flames. "I am not the one angered today, Odili Ume. Watch your lineage. A shadow will claim every generation. The youngest child will always die, and their soul will feed the curse of Ume." Thunder cracked. The priests beat their drums louder, summoning an unseen darkness. Odili fled home, clutching his son, unaware that Chibuike would never see the next morning. Amara Ume, age 19, stood before the mirror in the family sitting room, staring at the white chalk marks her mother Ngozi painted on her forehead. "Remain inside today. Don't go near the backyard. Don't walk past the gate. Today is the night." Her heart thudded. She knew exactly what the night meant. It was the anniversary. The night when the spirits roamed, hunting for the youngest child of the Ume family. Her siblings, Obina, the first son 32, stern and overprotective. Inkem, 27, recently married with one child. Chinedu, 24, jovial but hiding fear behind jokes. Each one was born expecting that Amara would not survive to adulthood. She was the mistake, the one who slipped through the cracks of the curse. She should have died at infancy, like many before her. But somehow, she lived. Her mother believed the ancestors were simply waiting, and tonight, they would collect. "Why can't we leave this house? Move away," Amara protested. "Curse follows blood," Ngozi snapped. "We cannot run." Chinedu placed a comforting hand on her shoulder. "You will be safe. We will lock every door. We will stay awake with you." Amara forced a smile, but her skin prickled. She felt watched. A wind whispered through the window, carrying faint chanting, a whisper of forgotten rituals. From the backyard, an owl hooted, loud, unnatural. Ngozi crossed herself and muttered prayers. "Spirits are gathering." Amara swallowed. The night had been. Midnight struck. Candles flickered. Obina guarded the door with a machete, sweats dripping from his brow.
Nkem clutched her baby tight. Chinedu sat with Amara, holding her hand, trying to distract her with laughter. But silence fell quickly. Boom! The front gate shook violently. Then a voice, soft but echoing from every wall. Amara. Ngozi gasped. Don't answer. If you respond, they will take you. Amara remained silent, though her lips trembled violently. Boom! Boom! The windows rattled, the roof groaned. Suddenly, the hallway darkened, pitch black. A coldness filled the air. Then, footsteps, slow, heavy, coming from the corridor to the bedrooms. Chinedu grabbed a lantern and moved cautiously. Who is there? A figure appeared. Chinedu froze. His breath left him. Because standing in the hallway was their late father, Chief Ume himself. Dead for 7 years. His eyes, once kind, were now hollow black sockets. He smiled, a broken, twisted smile. My daughter, he croaked, lifting a rotting hand toward Amara. Ngozi gasped and fainted. Obina rushed forward, swinging the machete, but the blade passed through the apparition like smoke. Chief Ume pointed at Amara. It is your turn. The candles blew out. Darkness swallowed everything. Amara awoke, outside, on the red soil, behind the house. The silk cotton tree looming above her, its roots gnarled like grasping hands. She was alone. Hello? She whispered. The wind answered. A distant singing, ancient, rhythmic, echoed from the forest. Chants like old priests calling, the youngest must follow. Amara tried to stand. Her legs shook violently. Suddenly, a hand grabbed her shoulders from behind. She screamed, turning, only to see Obina panting heavily. They dragged you out. We thought you were dead. He pulled her into the bush path. Come, we are running to Uncle Eze's house. He may know what to do. But Mama, Chinedu, Nkem, they are coming, Obina lied, though his eyes betrayed terror. They dashed through the bush path. Leaves rustled violently. Shadows chased them. Amara tripped, falling to her knees. From the darkness ahead, a girl appeared. Young, fragile, crying. Help me, she whispered. Amara slowly recognized her. It was Adaeze, her cousin, who died 4 years ago, at age 19, the youngest of her branch of the family. Adaeze's head tilted unnaturally as she stepped closer. You cannot run from us, Amara. We are waiting. Obina grabbed Amara and dragged her away. The ghost girl's scream tore the night sky open.
Uncle Eze's house was a small, shrine-like hut at the edge of the village. A man of knowledge, part priest, part historian, part recluse. He ushered them inside, shutting his iron-bolted door immediately. His wrinkled eyes scanned Amara. You are the one, he muttered. The spirit refuses to take. What spirit? Amara demanded. Eze motioned them to sit. What I tell you now must never leave this room. He lit palm oil lamps. Shadows stretched long behind him as he began the story. Many years ago, your great-grandfather, Odili Ume, went to the Forbidden Grove to save his bloodline, but he refused the sacrifice required. The priest cursed him. Since then, the youngest child of every generation dies before adulthood. Their souls are taken to strengthen the curse. He faced Amara directly. But you did not die. Your birth was unnatural. How? Amara whispered. Your mother hid her pregnancy, delivered you in another state, away from the spiritual eyes watching. By the time you were brought home, The spirits missed their chance to claim you as an infant. So they want her now, Obina concluded. Ize nodded gravely. They will hunt until they succeed. Amara's voice cracked. How many have died because of this curse? Uncle Ize fetched a tattered family genealogy scroll. He unrolled it. Red X's covered nearly every youngest child listed, dozens over generations. Amara stared as tears filled her eyes. My father said he would protect us, she whispered. He tried, Ize replied. He died fighting them. And tonight, they entered his body as a messenger. Silence. Finally, Ize said, there is one way to break the curse. You must go to the Forbidden Grove yourself. Face the spirit that owns your bloodline. Obina stood angrily. No, that grove killed too many already. But if she does not go, Ize said, the curse will spread to the next generation. Nkem's baby, Chinedu's future children, everyone's hope shattered by fear. Amara wiped her tears. I will go. Obina's chest tightened. He had lost enough family. You are not going anywhere, he growled. Amara stepped back from him, surprising both men. For once in my life, I decide. Her courage flickered like the lamp flame, but it burned.
They set out at dawn, Obina, Amara, and Uncle Eze leading with charms and ancient markings. Fog curled across the ground like living smoke. Birdsong was absent. The forest felt wrong, too quiet. After an hour trek, they reached the massive silk cotton tree from the legends. Its trunk was marked with ancient symbols carved by the original curse maker. Uncle Eze placed a calabash at the root and sprinkled chalk. You must speak with the spirit, he told Amara. Do not show fear. Obina held her hand. Last chance to turn back? Amara pulled away, stepping into the circle. The ground rumbled. Roots shifted. The tree bark opened like a mouth. A voice seeped from inside, deep, inhuman. Ume blood returns. A figure stepped out, the ghostly form of Dibia Ekwenzu, unchanged by time. His red eyes locked onto Amara. You were the one that escaped. Amara forced her chin up. I came to break the curse. The spirit laughed, booming. You think courage can rewrite blood debt? He flicked his wrist, and Obina flew backward, crashing into a tree unconscious. Jose shouted warnings, but was silenced by invisible force, pinned to the ground. Amara stood alone. The Dibia stepped closer. Your soul must feed what was promised. Amara clenched her fists. My great-grandfather refused to sacrifice someone he loved. That is why you did this, because he chose family. The Dibia's eyes blazed. He chose defiance. He spat on the spirit's demand. Amara pointed at him boldly. You were not a spirit. You were a wicked man hungry for power. The forest howled. The Dibia roared, lunging. Amara braced for death. But before the spirit reached her, a hand stopped him. Chief Ume, her father's ghost, stood between them. This curse ends now, her father boomed. The Dibia snarled, You cannot stop this. When I died, I did not join your collection. I watched, I waited, I protected her. The spirit screamed, sending a blast of black energy. Chief Ume blocked it, weakening. He turned to Amara. Say it! Reject the curse! Amara shouted through tears. I break the Ume curse! I reject the sacrifice! Our spirits belong to us! The ground erupted, spirits of dead children rising behind her, Adeyese among them. They glowed with sorrowful light. The Dibia screamed, recoiling. Chief Ume placed his hands on his daughter's shoulders. "I give my soul to free you, to free them." "No!" Amara cried, but it was too late. Light burst from her father, scattering spirits like ashes. The Dibia disintegrated, roaring, "This is not the end!" The tree cracked, splitting open, releasing trapped souls. Adyese smiled gratefully and vanished into the wind. Chief Ume faded too. His final whisper, "Live, Amara." Silence. Curse broken. Amara collapsed, sobbing. Jose rushed forward, embracing her gently. "You have done what no one else dared." Obina awoke, running to her, tears of fear and relief intermixing. "It's over," she whispered. For the first time, she believed it.
Weeks passed. The Ume household changed. No nightly rituals, no spiritual fear. Baby laughter filled the home again. But Amara was not the same. Her father's sacrifice haunted her dreams. One night, she sat outside under the stars. Chinedu joined her. "You saved us," he said quietly. Amara shook her head. "Papa saved us." "Yes," Chinedu replied, "but you gave him the chance. You chose to fight." He nudged her playfully. "You are stronger than all of us." She smiled faintly, but her gaze drifted back to the sky. Because deep down, she wondered. A year later, Amara studied at Enugu State University, training to become a nurse, wanting to save lives after watching too many perish. One evening, as she left the campus library, she felt a chill, familiar, unwelcome. A whisper slithered through the darkness. "Ume." Amara froze. From the shadow of a building, a woman stepped into dim light. Her skin was pale, her eyes white like moonlight, not human. Her voice carried centuries. "You think a curse so powerful ends with one sacrifice?" Amara's heartbeat raced. "What else do you want?" she demanded, hands trembling. The woman smiled, gently, terrifyingly. "The curse has ended, but balance must remain." Amara swallowed. "What balance?" "Your bloodline is free, but the spirits still hunger, and power never fades. It transforms." She stepped closer. "You have been chosen, Amara Ume, the one who stands between the living and the dead." Amara backed away slowly. "I don't want that." The spirit tilted her head. "That choice was made long before you were born." With that, she vanished, leaving only the whispering wind behind. Amara stood alone, a new weight settling on her shoulders. The curse was broken, but the war had only begun.